everyone, welcome along to another lesson. John here. Today we're going to have a look at how to improvise over the Pink Panther. I did a bit of improvisation there because it was a bit short, wasn't it? But anyway, now let me take you through the chords of the Pink Panther and then I'll show you some ideas for what we can do. First of all, the chords are really simple. It's just E minor to C7. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Bad singing, I know, but there we go. Okay, so E minor, that's all right, isn't it? You could use E minor pentatonic over that. Now, hang on a minute, we got C7, and that, you might be thinking, what am I going to do over C7? Well, what you're going to try and do is capture the essence of the song. So it's E minor, but where does the song end up? It ends up on C7. So your ear is really hearing E going to C7, and in particularly in C7, this note here. Because what makes a seventh chord is the flat 7. So you take the C major scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flatten the 7 and you get that note. So if I play the essence of this song without the melody, it's E to B flat. And that B flat is the 7th, the E is the root note of E. So you could go. Okay, so E to B, that sounds kind of like the Pink Panther there, doesn't it, really? Though just those, you can hear the changes, hopefully. So what we're going to do to make things very simple is, when it's in E minor, we're playing E minor pentatonic, and when it goes to the C7 chord, we're just going to play that B flat note, which in E minor pentatonic is just one away. So find your B note, there it is on the 12th fret, there's one here. There's a B note. If you flatten that, means move it back 1, you get B flat. There's another B flat here on the 15th fret, so in E minor, you just go up to the 15th fret, and there's one here on the 13th fret, so there. Alright, so we're going to play E minor pentatonic, so think of these chords. Here's E minor. Here's C7. That E minor I'm using, by the way, is 12 on the G, 12 on the B, 14 on the D. And then when I go to the 7th chord, I'm going to play exactly the same thing, but I do that trick of just flattening that B, and then we get this. Leave those two notes where they are. So you have E. And there's C7. All right, so let's have some practical things. So first of all, so there, I played E minor pentatonic. When it went to the C7 chord, I played that B flat, but I bend to it. And I'm finishing on that G note too, that'll work. Okay, so G, of course, is in the E minor pentatonic scale. Now, if you want the scale that fits both of those chords, if you think about B flat, maybe you've seen that somewhere before. If I play this, that is the E blues scale, isn't it? So you could play over the Pink Panther using that E blues scale, but the trick is, of course, when it goes to the C7, that's when you hit the blues note. All right, so let's have a little go. So there, did you see what I did there? I'm just playing E minor, and you can play something very simple. C7, That's that B flat. So really cool that you can use that really well, that blues scale. So there, again, pentatonic, but when we go to the C7th chord, I'm thinking of that blues note, and it works just great, doesn't it? That time I'm playing a B flat there on the 18th fret of the high E, but I bend to it. That's the same as doing this, by the way. Now another way to think is what I kind of alluded to before, was you're playing E minor, all right, and C7. So you could play an E minor arpeggio, so in this area here on the 7th fret, it's this one coming from this chord. So you can just think of this top bit. 7 on the high E, 8 on the B, 9 on the G. And then C7, that's that shape there. So you can think of, but you see that C is a C note. If we flatten that down too, you'll get that flat 7 sound. So if you didn't do that, you get this. Here's E minor. Think of the chords. Okay, you can hear the change there, but watch when I play this flat 7, it's going to sound much more like the tune we're trying to play. So here's E minor. So as long as you're playing the essence of it, which is really, as I say, in most simple terms, E minor going to C7, but the note would be E, and to that flat 7 in the C, you're going to get something that sounds really good. And with these arpeggios, what is quite cool with them is you can kind of see, if you pick a note and you think, right, that's my idea, what if I go up from that a little bit? What if I go to the 10th fret, and if I kind of descend into that note and then play the rest of the arpeggio? So you could see there what I'm doing is I'm just picking a note, that one for example, and I'm thinking, can I go down from it? You know, maybe I could just do one. And then down to that 7th shape for the C7, which is coming from that one, you see. So, and you can pick any one of these notes, you know, you could do the same from this one. See what I did there? I went 2 up that time from that note in the E, and then 1 back, and then back to the note again, and then to the arpeggio. So let's see if we did. Can you see all I'm doing there is I'm using this as a framework, and I'm just kind of going around those shapes, adding, you know, some notes before. Can you hear? That's how they came up with the melody there. That is the melody. That's exactly how they came up with it. You know, so they're just taking a note below. I think they play it down here. So in that, that's how they came up with the melody. They're just mucking about with that triad. So Anyway, there we go. There's some ideas for you in improvising over the Pink Panther. So just E minor to C7, use E minor pentatonic, and when it goes to C7, play the B flat. So there we go. That was just E minor pentatonic to finish on that B flat note. And you can try the arpeggios too. They sound a bit more jazzy. Sound quite good. You can try them out, or you can go for just kind of a bluesy thing. So you can just take it into a bluesy level. That's, again, I was thinking of E minor pentatonic there, but finishing on the B flat, just so your ear hears. Anyway, there we go. Have some fun with that one. It's a cool one to play, cool one just to improvise over. Have some fun. See you next time. If you can subscribe, that's really good. If you want to donate to my Patreon page, that will be even better. Fantastic. So, see you next time.